Hello, my beautiful ones. Welcome back to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to be going in deep on what your person felt the last time they saw or spoke to you. So I know some of you are in long distance relationships. I know with what has been going on in the world, it may be difficult to see your special person, and that might be putting some more stress on the relationship. So just know that this is for everybody. It doesn't have to be just that you saw them physically. It could be that you saw them or spoke to them on Zoom, right? Or you spoke to them on video chat. But it's all about, what did they really feel that last interaction? Okay, what was on their minds? How were they feeling about you and this connection that very last time that you spoke, interacted, or saw one another? So if you're new to this channel, my name is Dr. V. I am so happy to have you here. Welcome. And to all of you who are already part of the Live Tarot family, you know how much I love you guys. You know how much I appreciate you every single day. And of course, to all of my private clients, you guys are amazing. You know who you are. I just want to express my deepest appreciation for all of you. I feel so blessed that I get to work with the most amazing, beautiful souls in the world. So today I have 3 options here for you. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for your situation and leave the rest. Because this is a general reading, not everything may resonate for you. If you'd like to have specific guidance on your unique journey, you can always have a personal reading with me, or you can order any of these oracle decks that I've created to also help you gain more clarity on this journey, whether it's to union with that special person or whether it's to reunite with somebody after some, form of struggle or separation. So today I decided to give you 3 options, 3 different decks here, and we're using the 2 of Cups, beautiful couple card, right? 2 of Cups from each of these decks. So here are your choices. See which one you feel most intuitively guided to. Your pile number 1 here is this 2 of Cups. Pile number 2 is this 2 of Cups. And pile number 3 is this 2 of Cups. So go ahead and make your selection, and we'll start with pile number 1. All right, my beautiful group 1 who chose this 2 of Cups, here is your reading on what your person felt the last time they saw you or spoke to you. So let's see what we have here. Empathy. Beautiful. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. Very interesting. Wow, peace. Dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. All right. So, I'm getting a very gentle energy here, and I love it. I'm getting a very gentle flowing energy here from your person. So what I'm feeling is that the last time that they saw you or spoke to you, whether it was in person, whether it was virtual, there's something about this relationship, this connection, that is very, very special to your person. Okay, there's something about you in particular. And I'm feeling this very strongly coming from them to you in terms of how your energy makes your person feel. You know how sometimes we may fall in love with somebody. There may be something about them that really attracts us to them, that makes us feel very close to them, but there's still something about their energy that is off. And sometimes we feel guilty about that, Sometimes we feel like, wow, I really love this person. They're so amazing, but why is it that there's something about their energy, or like there's something about the way I feel when I'm around them that makes me feel a bit unbalanced? Like I feel like they're not soothing my energy. They're aggravating my energy. So I feel like that is common that happens many times in relationships, and sometimes those relationships fail because ultimately I feel like it's part of the human condition to kind of not like that, right? To not be comfortable with, you know, as much as I love this person, why is it that I always feel off? Like I feel like their energy makes me feel unbalanced in some way. And usually that also comes from toxic situations, right? Like there's some sort of codependency or toxic behavior that also causes that imbalance. So I feel like this is something that your person has felt before with other people. And I think that that's where that sense of disappointment comes from, but also a sense of longing. So I feel like your person, before meeting you, before falling in love with you, like they had this longing to be with somebody who didn't make them feel off balance. Like, yeah, they've been in love before. Yeah, they've had other relationships before, but those relationships made them feel uncomfortable in one way or the other. There was something about the energy of those other people that did not bring your person peace. And I feel like there's definitely something in your person's life where they have been through a lot of struggle. Okay, they have been through a lot of drama in their life. And so this is why all the more it is important for them to be with somebody who can help bring peace, whose presence is soothing, not aggravating to them. Okay, so this is something that they deeply and truly appreciate. And this is why they feel that you are very unique and special to them, because you are probably the first person whose presence and whose energy makes them feel like it helps them to dissolve unwanted or disturbing thoughts. And I feel like that your person does carry these kind of thoughts with them as a result of some of the more negative experiences that they've had. So I do feel that this person, you may feel that they have a lot of wounded energy within them. This is somebody who may be very complex. Like they are generous, they are kind, they are loving. And if they truly care for you, they will do anything for you. But at the same time, they can even be a little bit volatile. Like, you know, like they can be a little bit inconsistent in their energy because of some of these past experiences or some darkness that they've been carrying with them for some time. And this is why I feel like one of the things that they really felt when they last saw you or spoke to you was this deep sense of empathy. There was this flowing of empathy between the two of you. See, you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. So I feel like one of the things they really, really appreciate is that you truly care. Okay, you display an empathy, an energy of empathy to this person that is exactly what they are looking for. Exactly what is kind of like going to soothe their soul, soothe their troubled soul. Because I do feel that there is definitely a troubled soul here, because we're getting this combination of you must create your own happiness regardless of conditions, as well as dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. So this is why I feel like your person has definitely struggled in their life to create their own happiness, even in often difficult conditions. Okay, so this is something that they've actually been good at. They've actually been successful at this, but what really does bring them down is being with somebody who adds to the aggravation or who adds to the tension or negativity, because then that really does disturb their peace. Okay, so they don't want that. And so when they last saw you or they last spoke to you, they really felt a lot of positive energy from you. They felt a lot of empathy coming from you. They felt a lot of understanding coming from you. And that was very, very soothing to them. And I feel also that it has greatly motivated them to want to give you that in return, especially if they haven't been able to so far. So if you've been feeling like, okay, I give this person a lot of empathy and understanding, but they're very troubled, so they're not really returning it, like the reciprocity is not there. I feel like your person is feeling that need now to be reciprocal. They're feeling like, wow, you've given me so much compassion, so much understanding. Now it's my time to give that back to you. So they're wanting to step it up here, step it up with you. So what else, Spirit, can you tell us? What else did your person feel the last time they saw or spoke to you? Yeah, see, I'm not surprised. Temperance energy coming through here. Not surprised at all. Yeah, see? It was funny. I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if it came up on the camera, but that devil card literally just went from this to this, like kind of by itself. It just jumped out and almost like flipped itself over because I didn't flip it. So very interesting. Okay, let's get some more. I want to get some more. So what we have here is Temperance, Four of Cups, and the Devil. Okay, so I want to get some clarification, but let me first get into these energies and then we're going to clarify. So this makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense, right? Because this to me confirms what we've already been seeing here. So definitely your person has definitely been in some toxic relationships in the past. And like I said before, they do carry around a certain level of darkness within them. Okay, but I feel like at heart, they're a really good person. You know, they're a really, really good person. So I feel like they struggle with the darkness. I feel like for some of you, your person may be struggling with depression or anxiety as well. It may not be severe, but I feel like there's a constant dark shadow that almost follows your person around. But the good part of this though is that they are aware of it, you know, because sometimes we are in a position where we are very much enslaved, entrapped with this devil's energy. But you know what? We have a hard time admitting it. We have a hard time being truthful about the way in which we are under the spell of this energy. And you have to be pretty conscious. You have to be pretty aware. You have to have a certain level of self-awareness to know that you're caught up in this energy and to have the motivation to want to get out of this. So I do feel that your person, they're very aware of this energy. They're very aware that they have been susceptible, that they have had to really work on this devil's energy, that they have had a lot of demons that they need to exorcise, okay, that they need to let go of. Because see, those demons that they've been, you know, dealing with for quite some time with this Four of Cups energy, it has been very emotionally debilitating to them. Whatever has happened through that devil's energy, it has put your person in often lots of phases of emotional shutdown, you know, where they don't feel emotionally available, where they don't feel like they can truly give the level of love that they want to give. And I feel like that's why empathy is so important to them, because I feel like for your person, empathy is coming through as the gateway to love. Empathy is coming through as the gateway to real romance. It's a very interesting energy. I feel like your person, until they feel this empathy, they cannot open up to true love. They need a deep level of compassion from their partner. They need a deep level of empathy from their partner. Like, you know, if you, not that you are critical or judging or anything like that, but I feel like that's just part of, you know, being in relationships, being a human being. Even when we don't mean to be critical, even though we are not meaning to be judgmental, sometimes other people can see us that way. Just in the course of normal conversations, you know, when we get intimate with somebody, when we're really opening up the deepest parts of ourselves to the person that we love, and vice versa, we are opening up, they're opening up. Sometimes in those connections, in those relationships, things can come out as, you know, you're judging me, or you're being critical of me, or the mistakes that I've made in the past, or what I'm doing now. So I feel like this is why your person, for them, the gateway to true love, to true empathy, true deep connection is empathy. If they don't feel empathy or compassion, they feel emotionally shut down. You know, kind of, they're very sensitive to criticism. They're very sensitive to people judging them because they're always looking for balance. See, Temperance. For them, it's a struggle to maintain their balance with the energy of the devil. Okay, so this has been a struggle for them. So that's why the greater the compassion, the greater the mutual understanding between you and them, the greater they're able to balance themselves out, the greater they're able to keep this darkness at bay, because the more that they're able to keep the peace, the more they're able to let go of this devil's energy and to come more into peace, is the more understanding, the more conversation of compassion that they get from you and from other people in their life, from friends and family. So this person really needs that. Okay, so I feel like, though, again, the last time that they saw you or spoke to you, they really felt that from you. So that's a very positive thing. That's going to help them to continue to deal with these shadowy parts. So let's get a little bit of clarification here. Spirit, can you tell us more about this devil's energy? Okay, what more do we need to know about your person and this devil's energy? Yeah, look at that. Okay, see? Let's get some clarification on this Four of Cups as well. What more do we need to know about this Four of Cups when it comes to the last time your person saw or spoke to you? Interesting. So see, this is definitely a special message here from the masculine energy, okay? So a lot of the divine masculines right now are experiencing this struggle, okay? They may be experiencing some darkness, some depression, some anxiety, dealing with the ghosts and the demons of the past, trying to overcome this. But I feel like what Spirit is saying here, though, is that there is a level of them being unawakened, as in they need to become even more aware than they already are. Because there is a definite level of self-awareness here. There's a definite understanding of, hey, this is the struggle that I'm going through. But there needs to be more of an expansion process. There needs to be more awakening, okay? Your person is definitely on a journey of self-discovery here. The more that they discover themselves, the more they are honest with themselves and with you about their own shortcomings or the places where they feel are the deepest and darkest for them, the more awakened they will become. And the more awakened they'll become, the more they will be able to fight against this devil's energy. But right now they are a little bit struggling with this unawakened energy that has been keeping them stuck with this devil's energy. So I feel like the writing is on the wall, okay? As in, especially because we're getting masculine energy here. I feel like for those of you who are feminines watching for your masculine, there's definitely a process, okay? There's definitely a process that your masculine is going through. They are definitely trying to heal this part of themselves. They're still unawakened to certain aspects of why. Okay, they're still unawakened. They're still exploring some of these things, needing to heal that. But like I said, the writing is on the wall, as in they are aware of it. They are working on it. But it's a definite work in progress, because see, what they really want is this fresh start, and they want it with you. Okay, they see this relationship with you as a bold and beautiful new beginning. But again, see, we're getting this mystery card. So this is why I feel like there's still certain parts of why they are sometimes emotionally shut down that need to be illuminated. Okay, there's certain parts of themselves that are contributing to this emotional shutdown, or phases of emotional shutdown, that need to finally come into the light in order for them to have this fresh start with you. Okay, so again, it's a work in progress. They're trying to figure out some of these deeper, darker things, how to heal them, how to be open, how to finally come into true peace and balance so that they can have this fresh start with you that they so truly want. And that is what they were thinking and feeling the last time they saw or spoke to you. So make sure you leave me a comment if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe, like, and share. It means so much to me. It helps the channel, and it's absolutely free. So thank you so much for being here. Love you guys. I'll see you all on the next video. My beautiful group 2 that chose this Two of Cups, here is your reading on what your person felt the last time they saw or spoke to you. Let's take a look. Ah, ownership. All in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. Oh, wow. Eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. So, you know what? I'm feeling a lot of very positive, very hopeful energy from your person. And as I said before in the introduction of the video, that, you know, this doesn't have to be for those of you who are in a long distance relationship and you haven't been able to see each other in person. What I mean by how they felt when they last saw you or spoke to you doesn't have to be in person, right? It can be on a video call or whatever was that last interaction that you had that was very meaningful to you. Let's see, right? What is it that they were feeling? And this is beautiful energy that is coming through here. I feel like your person is very, very hopeful for this relationship. I feel like they are feeling a new type of hope in their life that they haven't felt for a very long time. And I feel like you have brought that into their life. Like your energy has made them feel a new type of hope that they'd almost kind of given up on for a while now. Okay, I feel like your person was definitely dealing with some sort of a rut. Like they had been in some sort of a creative rut, maybe a life rut. You know, we all have those days. You know, we all go through phases where, you know, life kind of has this ebb and flow quality to it. And sometimes things are just moving a little bit slowly. We're not feeling that inspired. We're not feeling that motivated. We're just kind of in our routine. We're just kind of going through the motions of what needs to get done. And I feel like that's where your person was when they met you. Okay. And as they have gotten to get to know you, grow to love you, whatever stage your relationship is in, I feel like so much of the interactions that you've had together have really inspired your person to break free from that cycle of redundancy. You know, whatever cycle of robotic redundancy they were in before, there has been a real spark of inspiration and creativity that this love has opened up for your person. It's almost like their love for you and your love for them has given them the inspiration to open up their world in a new way. And I think that is so, so beautiful because I feel like they deeply and truly love you. Okay? They deeply and truly feel an eternal love, an eternal connection between you and them. And when somebody feels something that deeply, it is absolutely so, so inspiring. Look, we're also getting the sun's energy here. Look at the sun brightly shining here with the rainbow on top. You know, it's like, so there's a lot of positive energy coming through here. I feel like you've brought a very deep level of happiness, peace, positivity, and optimism to your person and their life. And for that, they are feeling extremely grateful to you. They're feeling very appreciative of this love, of this connection. That's why I feel like there's so much energy here of hope. I'm getting this energy that your person also was feeling less hope in their life before they met you. Not that they were feeling like totally hopeless or depressed. I'm not getting that energy, but I feel like that sense of childlike enthusiasm, that sense of wonder, that, you know, life is full of adventure. Life is full of new opportunities for growth, new inspiration. I feel like that had kind of waned in your person for some time. Like they weren't feeling that sense of growth and inspiration and that sense of adventure. But there was something about the energy that you brought into this connection that really made them spark. Because look at this, we're getting creative spark, imagination, and conception. So I'm also feeling for some of you, this is not for everybody, but for some of you, I feel like you guys are very artistic. Okay, you guys both may be artists, musicians. It may not be something that you do as your primary career, but it may also be something that you do as a hobby, something that is that you're both very passionate about. So I feel like this may have also ignited a very creative energy within you and your person together. Either you make music together, or you make art together, or there's something here that there's a spirit of collaboration that is also coming through here. Either you guys are both interested in, you may not like do the same type of music or the same type of art, but you feel like you're kindred spirits because you both share the love for that. And you may even be considering some sort of a collaboration, something that you can do together in that way. For some of you, it may even be like a business collaboration. It may not be just like artistic in the sense of like music or art, but it may be something that is business related or related to your skills. But in a way, you still see it as your own art form. You still see it as what ignites your passion, your inspiration, your own creativity. So there's something really beautiful that is coming together in this connection that's not just romantic, that's not just love for one another, but that is also love for what you feel your purpose is, one of the reasons why you're here. So again, it doesn't have to be your primary means of income, but it can be something that you are both very passionate about doing on the side. Right? So I feel like your person, when the last time they saw or spoke to you, they also felt this very creative spark of ownership. You know, you acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them all as lessons. So I feel like you also inspired within them to take ownership of the things that have been lacking in their life. You know, like it's not just life not inspiring you, it's also you choosing not to take inspiration, right? So I feel like you really inspired them to say, look, I can't blame any outside circumstance for my lack of motivation right now. I have to take ownership of where I'm at, and I have to generate my own inspiration. I have to generate my own energy. I can't just expect the world to give me energy. I can't expect you to give me energy. Like this is good, because this is about loving somebody and giving them space, feeling inspired by them, but not feeling like you own them or it's their job to provide you with inspiration. They don't feel that it's your job to give them the energy that they want. It's not your job to make them happy. It's their job to take ownership of their own happiness. And you coming together just enhances that quality, right? So this is another very positive thing that your person felt the last time they saw or spoke to you. They felt like, you know what, it was time for them to take ownership of anything in their life that is not inspiring them at this time. And to also step into this relationship in a more powerful way, like take ownership of how they are thinking, feeling, and behaving as well in this relationship. So what more, Spirit, can you tell us? What more did your person feel the last time they saw you, either virtually or in real life, the last time they saw or spoke to you? Yeah, see? I like that. Yeah. Yeah. What else did they feel? See? Yeah. So we're getting some fives here, all right? So definite instability. This is why I was saying that there was something about this connection, this feeling that your person has with you, the way the relationship is growing, that is really helping your person to come out of this kind of sense of instability that they had been feeling before. But also about them taking ownership of that instability. Because see, I feel like before they met you, before they fell in love with you, they were definitely a bit of a hermit. They were definitely a little bit withdrawn, because like I'm saying, like, you know, we're getting this energy of somebody who had kind of been stuck in a particular routine. who didn't really expect much from life anymore, like not like totally hopeless, but not really that engaged, right? And so I feel like, again, this relationship, this connection helped your person to start feeling more engaged with life, is helping them to take ownership of why they may have been in this hermit's energy, what was holding them back. And I feel like this was probably what was holding them back. 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords. Okay, so definite issues of being a little bit too invested in your ego, too invested in things that didn't turn out right. Okay, so there were definitely some disappointments, some heartbreaks, certain things that didn't go your person's way, that they were maybe a bit too self-indulgent in. You know how sometimes we are a little bit frustrated or disappointed by certain things that didn't work out. Our ego really took a hit. Our pride took a hit. We thought we were better than we were. As in we thought certain amazing things were going to happen, but certain things flopped instead, right, in our life, and we didn't see it coming. And so it bruised our ego. It bruised our pride. It also bruised our sense of ourself emotionally. So I feel like some of these kind of flops that your person was going through before they met you had put them in this hermit's energy for sure, right? Had made them want to kind of just withdraw and take a break and say, okay, well, there's some stuff here that is definitely not working, Let's figure out what that is. Maybe we need to regroup here. So there was definitely some regrouping energy. Definitely a desire that they had to come out of that, because look, they really had this desire for coming back into positivity. And so this is why, again, I'm loving the ownership energy, because I feel like your person really did need to take ownership of this 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords and say, you know what? It's not the world's fault. It's not the fault of circumstance. If I'm going into this hermit's energy, it is to seek answers. It is to finally look within and say, you know what? I need to stop blaming the world. I need to stop blaming other people or situations for my lack of progress, because this is definitely an energy of lack of progress. They felt like they weren't progressing. But again, as soon as they started taking ownership, that block is being released. And the progress is now starting again. So this coming out of this 5 of Swords and 5 of Cups is a really beautiful thing. They're starting to come out of it, because look at the cards that came with these. Creative spark, eternal love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment, right? And it's interesting that love is coming with this 5 of Cups. This is emotional energy. So they're coming out of this, coming into this. This is about creativity, spark, more things that have to do with what we want to contribute to the world. And that's where this 5 of Swords is coming in. Like, how are they thinking of themselves? How are they letting their ego either support them or limit them? And so it's amazing how each of these cards, each of this tarot, do you see how it's coming out perfectly with each of the cards that are above them? Again, with this Hermit energy, allowing them to go within and take ownership as well. So let's get some clarification. What more do we need to know about this 5 of Swords and the 5 of Cups? So Spirit, let's tell us more about this 5 of Swords energy here. What more do we need to know? Yeah, lovely. Yeah. What more do we need to know? Give us some clarity on this 5 of Cups. Yeah, see? So definitely. Okay, so see, the last time they saw you or spoke to you, they knew that it was time to stop running. That it is time to take this connection to the next level. They don't want to run from progress anymore. They don't want to be stuck in a static energy. They don't want to be stuck in their ego. They don't want to be stuck in their pride, because they realized that that was holding them back, and that it was making them run away from things that are going to bring a breakthrough, that are going to bring a transformation into their life. And so this is so beautiful, so important. There's something, again, about this connection with you, something about the conversations that you've had, the connection that you feel with one another, that is really helping your person step it up. They don't want to run from this connection, especially if they have in the past. They don't want to run anymore. They want to take the expansion, breakthrough. They want to reinvent themselves because they're ready for that new spark here that is coming through. They're ready for that new sense of inspiration, that new sense of progress that is coming through. Why? Because look at this. This Five of Cups also comes from a combination of some sort of disappointment in love and money. Isn't this interesting? So again, I feel like the last time they spoke to you or saw you, there was something that opened up within them. They realized that a lot of this energy of, loss, heartbreak, disappointment was coming from a combination of karmic partners that they've dealt with in the past or may still be dealing with. I feel like for some of you, there is some sort of a third party situation here that is still being resolved. Either your person has ended that relationship, but they still have some sense of like duty or obligation. There's still some sort of ex-partner that is, their energy is still there, that is lingering, that is still blocking them, or that they still have some sort of a financial responsibility to. That is also very difficult for your person. That's not for everybody, just for some of you. But in general, for most of you, I feel like your person is dealing with certain losses that they have had to get over, but they had to take ownership of their role. Okay, why did these relationships end? Why were they so painful? Why did things not work out financially or career-wise or in their abundance? Stop blaming the world, right? Stop blaming the situation. It's time for them to take ownership, right? And as soon as they start taking ownership, that's when the progress starts to flow. And so this is why I feel like something about your relationship, the conversations that you're having, the ways in which you are bonding and the ways in which you are coming together is helping your person to finally move forward, to take ownership and move forward towards this beautiful energy right here. So it's all coming to fruition. I love this. Let me know what you thought in the comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, and share. It's absolutely free. It really helps the channel and means so much to me. Thank you for being here, guys. I love you all. See you all on the next video. My beautiful group 3 who chose this Two of Cups, here is your reading on what your person felt the last time they saw or spoke to you. And as I said in the introduction, it doesn't have to be in person. I know many of you are in long distance relationships, so this is about the last time they saw or spoke to you either virtually or in person. So let's get started here. Vision. Find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you are learning. And let's see, healing, reconnecting with your true nature. Wow. All right. So what I'm feeling here is from your person is that the last time they saw or spoke to you, they started feeling like it was time to start looking towards the future. Okay, so I'm feeling that this person very much wants a future with you. They very much want to move forward in this relationship. But I feel like one of the things that has been difficult for them is to commit to that vision or to commit to that idea. I think this person, they mean well, they feel a lot of love. They just don't know what that vision of the future is going to look like. And that's what makes them feel a little bit uncertain, not about you, but about whether this will work out. So the energy that I'm getting from them is there's definitely a little bit of fear. It's like this energy of I'm afraid to fully commit to this because I don't know how it's going to play itself out. I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Is this going to work out? And if it doesn't, I will feel devastated. So, only you would know what is going on, obviously, in your specific situation. But I feel like there is some sort of an obstruction or some sort of a situation here that needs to be resolved so that each of you feel like you have a future. And I feel like it's definitely a stronger energy coming from your person. So you may want to think about, is there something here that you feel is a barrier to the future of this relationship? Like, is there something that you feel either maybe is not a barrier now, but could be a barrier in the future? Is there something that your person is anticipating? Because I'm getting a very strong energy of fear or uncertainty about something that is happening now or something that is going to happen in the future. So what they really want is to create a vision for the future with you, because there's something here about them needing to heal certain things with you. Okay, so if you feel like this has been a bumpy road, if you've had issues being on the same page, I'm getting issues with communication as well in this connection. So I feel like maybe the last time you guys saw each other or spoke to one another, there may have been either a disagreement or, people just not understanding each other. And so I feel like the other thing that they thought at that time was that there's something between the two of you that needs to be healed. Okay, reconnecting with your true nature. They feel like there's something here where maybe both of you are not fully opening up and sharing what is bothering you or what is feeling like a block to you in the relationship. You know how sometimes we love somebody so much and we really want it to work out so much that we are afraid of being honest about certain things that don't work for us or certain things that are bothering us because we're afraid that we'll lose the relationship altogether. So I feel like this is something that they picked up on. This may be something they're mirroring with you as well on, but there's definitely something here between the two of you. Look at this. There's so much love here. Look at this beautiful radiating heart. There's so much love here between the two of you, but there's something here that is also unspoken. So I want you to think about, is there something in this connection that you are not fully communicating? Is there something that is unspoken between the two of you? Because I feel like Spirit is saying that whatever that is unspoken or uncommunicated out of fear or anxiety or doubt, it needs to come to the light so that you can clear it, so that you can find the lesson in whatever that is, so it can be healed and cleared. I feel like Spirit is saying very, very assertively here for the two of you that it's time for you to not dance around your issues. So whatever your issues are right now, they may be obstructing this vision that you have for your future together, and you may not feel like you're on the same page about that future. Maybe that future together looks different for your person than it looks for you. So this is why it's important for the two of you to start becoming very, very truthful with one another as to what each of your visions are. It's time for you both to be very clear about what you both or each want, so that you can find the lesson in why you guys may not be on the same page or what kind of communication issues you may be experiencing at this time, because it's really important for you to have a shared vision for your future here. I feel like your person, the last time they saw you or spoke to you, they really want to feel like you guys are on the same page, that you have the same vision and you have the same plan for your future. This is something they very much desire, but they're not feeling completely confident that that's what you have right now in the moment at this time. But it's something that they want to work on with you. So Spirit, can you please tell us more about what did your person feel the last time they saw or spoke with you? What did they feel? What did your person feel the last time they saw or spoke with you? I'm not surprised. That's interesting. Yeah. What did they feel? Wow. See? Yeah. So we're going to go into these energies right now, and then we're going to get some clarification. But see, this is the thing, Nine of Cups. See, this is why I feel that your person very much wants to be on the same page with you with a shared vision. Because see, the thing is, up till now, I feel like the energy between the two of you has been very individual. And it's not that you don't love one another. It's not that you don't want to be together. But I feel like they feel or they think that there's been a lot of focus on your individual needs up till now. Like you've been very focused on, okay, what is it that you want with your life? What are your goals? What are you working on? And then what are they working on? And it feels a little bit separate. Okay, up till now, like I said, the love is there, the connection is there, all of that is there, but it seems like your vision for your life and your future is still on parallel tracks. You know, it's like you guys are like two ships passing in the night, very parallel, but not intersecting. Okay, that's the issue. So with this Nine of Cups energy, I just feel like that is a confirmation from Spirit saying that you guys are on parallel paths. But the problem with parallel lines is that they never meet. They're always kind of side by side, but they're never actually in union. They never unite. So this is going to be your main challenge. And in order to come out of this Nine of Cups energy, which is just very much about individual contentment, individual wish fulfillment, which is great. But in order to come together, you guys have to start building a shared vision. You guys have to start building a vision that is about the two of you and your lives intersecting, okay? Not just running parallel. So, and this is going to be hard for both of you because look, you're both coming through with the Emperor's energy here. So I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that both of you may be very driven in your lives. Both of you may be very ambitious, and that's a very good thing. Both of you may be coming from a background of always having to take care of yourself, always having to hustle for what you want and what you need, for always not feeling like you can really count on each other or other people for support. I feel like both of you may have been coming from that life experience where you have, whenever you have tried to seek support or counted on other people helping you out, they've either flaked on you, they've either let you down, or they haven't been there for you. So you've kind of learned through the school of hard knocks that maybe it's better that I just go at it for myself and really focus on what I need and really kind of be like my own one person army here, you know, like it's like, you know, like I have to do everything myself. And in order to get any results, I can't rely on other people. And I feel like that's where this Emperor's energy has served both of you quite well. You tend to be decisive. You tend to go after what you want. You tend to like being the boss of your own experience and your own life. So this has served you both quite well so far in life. But again, I feel like Spirit is saying, if you want to move to the next level of now being a couple, if you want to find the lesson in what needs to shift from this very, very like, you know, hustling on my own, I can do this, I don't need anybody else, I've always done it on my own energy, this Emperor's energy, into finding the lesson and the purpose of this situation, the purpose of this love that you share. I feel very much your divine purpose is to now say, this has gotten me far enough. If I want to go further than where this Emperor's energy has taken me, it's time to open up my heart, Queen of Cups. Okay, it's time to finally let partnership in. It's time to create a vision of opening up my heart and opening up my life to my partner, to this person that I love. And now let's create a vision together. Let's not just be ambitious independently. Let's not just try to handle everything in life by ourselves, but we got to open up our hearts to letting each other in. Okay, so let's get some clarification. What more do we need to know about, let's take a look at this Emperor's energy here. What more do we need to know about this Emperor's energy when it comes to your person and how they felt the last time they saw you? What do we need to know? Can you give us some clarification, Spirit, on this Emperor's energy? Yeah. And then let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. What else can you tell us about this Queen of Cups energy? And what is it that your person felt when they last saw or spoke to you? Wow, see? Amazing. Yeah, this is so lovely. This is so beautiful. Look at this. So absolutely, see? You two are ready. Okay, you guys are so totally ready for this. This is, to me, this relationship, this future that you both want, that may not quite, you know, it's still, you're working on it, right? It's still coming together, but I feel that the energy around it is very, very strong. You guys are ready, okay? You've been kind of, you know, battling it out in life on your own for quite some time now, but you are coming into being so ready to receive so much more. So the Emperor is clarified by this receive and crossroads cards. So this tells me that you guys are at that moment of time where you're about to make some crucial decisions for this relationship. You're at a crossroads. You have to decide, am I going to continue on in this Nine of Cups energy? Am I just going to kind of hustle it out on my own? Or am I going to open up my heart with that Queen of Cups? Am I going to let this person in? And are we going to create this vision of a life together? Okay, and I feel like you guys are going to make the right decision because look, you're ready to receive so much more than what you have gotten on your own. It's like you are so ready to receive so much more together than what you have been used to receiving by yourself. That's why I feel like you're going to make the right decision here because you're in this receptive mode. And that's the most beautiful open mode that you do want to be in. You're not closing yourselves off. You're standing at this crossroads, but you're not closing off your decision-making power. You are opening up the space to let love and abundance flow, to let this vision of unity come together because, oh my gosh, look at this Queen of Cups is clarified by the Twin Flame card and free will. Isn't this amazing? Wow, beautiful. So this tells me if you guys were looking, any of you were looking for a confirmation that you're on a twin flame journey, well, here it is. And even if you don't believe in twin flames, that's absolutely fine. This card just represents that you guys are the real deal. This is a very deep, very, very powerful connection. One that cannot be wasted, one that should not be let go of. One that you both need to freely choose. It's time to choose each other over just choosing yourself. I think this is what Spirit is saying, is if you can step into this Queen of Cups energy, if you can open up your heart and really use the power of your free will to choose this love, to choose this shared vision, to creating the life that you both want together, through healing, through honesty, through sharing some of those darker parts, the things that you have made you very vulnerable, the things, maybe some opinions, some ideas, some visions you have that you are afraid to share. It's time to use the power of your freedom and your free will to really open up those portals of vulnerability. Lay it all down on the line. Look, this is what I want. This is my vision here for our future. This is where I want it to go. Tell me where you want it to go and let's work on this together. Let's make this happen together because I know that there is a meeting point here in the middle for the two of you where you can both get exactly what you want. There is a win-win situation here. You just have to find it. And I feel very confident, especially with this healing energy. I feel very confident that you are going to find the win-win in this situation. And it's going to be actually a lot easier than you thought it was going to be. Okay, so don't build it up in your mind as something that has to be really tough. All right, so leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe, like, and share. It's absolutely free. It really helps the channel. It means so much to me when you do. So thank you guys for being here. I love you all. I'll see you all on the next video.